I am Jeff Gregory, and this is I Am an American. There's some issues on here that I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to be as nice as I can. But to be honest with you, whether you like it or not, I don't care, because I'm to the point we've got to make sure that we do what's right by the Americans and quit pacifying and need to just be stern, go by the Constitution, and protect our citizens. The first thing is all these big cities, what they've done is they've built these government housing and buildings, and they've brought people in from all over the world and put them in there, and they've made them where they can vote in the cities. Well, I mean, they can solve that. One way to do it is, first of all that land in New York has government housings. It's very valuable land now. Just sell the property to big companies and let them build businesses or whatever. And if you're going to build new government housing for people, move it outside the city into the county, make it a self center out there away from the city, and the people already vote in the city for the city and the county. When you move them out into the county, they won't be able to vote for the city. They'll still be able to vote for the county. But since they don't live in the city and live in government housing, the government can build wherever they want to. And if the people want to live there, that's fine. If they don't, then they can find their own place. But you just take them out of the city, because the communists brought them into the city. And then you'll have a city that can, people who are supporting the city can vote and put in the right people in office. And what I mean by right people is God-fearing Americans, not communists, not Muslims. So there is an answer to everything. It's a matter of, are you going to be bold enough to do it? You can do that in Minneapolis. You can do it in New York, all the big cities. Just build housing developments outside the city limits, build them out in the county. And then you take all the people that they brought in to try to destroy the city, you put them out there and where they're self-contained to themselves. And the city can be cleaned up and put in good people to run the city. The other thing is all these people who are running around, these young people who think that they're tough with Antifa and all these people. You know, one way you can straighten them out is, listen, bring back the draft. Bring back the draft, because we need a good standing army anyway. We have too many foreigners who are going into our military, and there's nothing wrong with Americans serving 2 years in the military. Bring them back, they draft, and I'll tell you what will happen. These people will be drafted, and they'll either go in and learn discipline, accountability, and pull the pants up, or they'll be like rats jumping off a sinking ship. They'll head to Canada and let Canada have them, because if they don't want to serve, then let them leave. Let them leave. But that's one way. If you want to get rid of some of these people who are trying to destroy our country, who don't want to be a good citizen and support our country, then bring back the draft. And they'll have to support us, or they'll be sent to prison, or they'll jump ship and go to Canada. Either way, I don't care. It's just a matter, we got to start doing what's right. And of course, a lot of these politicians don't want their children to serve because they think they're too good. But nobody's too good to serve their country for 2 years. The other thing is property tax. You know, property tax is political extortion. It's a tool that communists used for years, saying, the communists, the government, we own the land, and we'll let you live on there if you go by what we say and pay us a fee. Well, property tax is extortion. You're telling people, no, it's not your land, it's the government's land, and unless you pay us what we tell you you have to pay, whenever we tell you that it goes up or whatever the price is, then you have to pay it, or we will take you off of that land. And that's wrong, because in America the whole object was freedom, and the government can't tell you what to do on your land, what to do with it, and can't tell you that you have to pay them to stay on it. There's other way to collect taxes, and property tax is not the right way. It's just political extortion. And it's as close to communism as that we have, in my opinion, as far as dealing with the ordinary citizen and their house and their land and their property. And we need to look at other ways and basically do away with property tax. If nothing else, at least after they're 65 and have retired, or 60, do with property tax, because they've paid all this whole time, and it's just not right, because you're not allowing somebody to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness by telling them you're going to pay us, or we're going to put you on the street. So listen, if you don't like what I say, you just take it how it is, and you can disagree, because I'm not a disagreeable person, because I don't change my mind when I'm talking about God, family, and country. I am Jeff Gregory, and this is I Am an American.